Already know what it is. It's Barbershop Conversations. Hit the subscribe and the like button today.
Barbershop Conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. So it's like a sad day in sports today, man. Craig Sager dies, and it's not too many people that die that makes your day stop. I'm covering a boxing event, and about 1 o'clock today, maybe 12 o'clock, somewhere in there. I'm not sure what time he passed, but uh, a a boxing reporter says Craig Sager dies, and it changes the whole tenor of the event, and it's I'm going to miss Craig Sager, and it's funny how you know people and you don't meet them. He's one of the few people that I felt that I knew. You see him every Thursday. You see him every All-Star weekend. My two favorite moments with Craig Sager is obviously every Greg Popovich interview. But what I really, really loved about him was his interactions with Kevin Garnett. Oh, man. Priceless moments All-Star weekend. Just feel free to Google them. There's so many of them. But I'm going to miss him, man. And it's funny how you just get acclimated to someone being there. He's the only sideline reporter that I believe that I know. That's worth mentioning. I don't. I mean, he brought his own flair. I was saying that the NBA should do next Thursday. Well, it's going to be his funeral is going to be well attended. They should do Craig Sager jerseys on TNT on NBA. Like, I don't, make them kind of funky. Craig Sager Day in the NBA. He's well deserved. Hopefully his suits goes in the NBA Hall of Fame, goes in the the Basketball Hall of Fame, I believe it is. It's not just NBA. And, it's just sad, man, when people like that die. I remember the last time this happened to me was when Stuart Scott passed. The Giants were playing the Cowboys, and I wrote down, I says, I woke up hating the Cowboys this morning, but I realized I hate cancer more. And that's when I found out Stuart Scott had passed. And he too was the other person that you feel like but you've never met him. I was telling people, I feel like I know Craig Sager, and yet I've never met him. And it's just awful, man. And obviously condolences to his family. He's one of the few people that you just don't worry about. I don't know if you believe in God or what he believed in, but, you can feel his spirit through the TV screen, you know what I mean? And sincere people. To me, he felt like a genuine guy. I never met him ever in my life. Never. I may have seen him a couple of times at NBA games, but I've never met him. Never said a word to him, but it's like when grandma dies. I'm not comparing apples and oranges, but you don't worry. You're sad they're gone, but you don't worry about them. If they were a good person here, they were a good person. They're gonna be a good person elsewhere, or be well received elsewhere. Whether you believe in heaven, whether you believe in reincarnation, I don't know his spiritual beliefs, and and that's not important right now to me. But man, thank you, Craig Sager, for all the great memories. When I say great memories, I mean fantastic memories, man. And it's sad when you expect, sad and true, you expect this day to come, but when it comes, it's still daunting. It still hurts. Um, as I tell you guys, basketball is my first love. Boxing came later in my life, and it's it's weird because I never met the guy, and yet I'm like, damn, I feel really, really sad. And I know a lot of you guys are thinking the same thing. I felt like I know him and only saw him once a week for what, 4 2-minute segments? You know, at the end of the first quarter, I guess the start of the fourth quarter, I think he comes on and he does his halftime. So you don't really see him, and he might do a voiceover every now and again throughout the game when someone gets injured or he has a funny story to tell. You know, it's weird how you get attached to that. That is the weirdest thing. You know. So, anyways, barbershop conversations, man. Rest in peace, Craig Sager. You know, I've had a few friends die in my life. I'm sorry, I'm getting back to this, and you wonder, like, you're like begging for God to have mercy on their soul. Like, God, please, please, please help them. And yet I've never met Craig Sager, but looking at him on the TV screen, I see nothing but great things. And from the reactions from people is exactly what I expected. You know, like the whole world stopped, the whole basketball community stopped, and everyone is speaking in reverence of this gentleman. So obviously, thank you, Craig Sager, for the memories. I'm going to Google Kevin Garnett's reaction, because that's he and Craig Popovich are the two people that I'm real interested in hearing their reaction. So anyways, barbershop conversation, guys. Hit the subscribe button, and talk to you guys soon. Peace.
Hey guys, it's your girl Angie. You're watching Barbershop Conversations. Make sure to click the button below to subscribe, like the video. Don't like it, leave a comment. You can also follow me at Angelica Curtis on Instagram. See you soon.